It's The Last Ronin Reread Recap issue number 4. This story is guaranteed to pierce your heart. We start off in the present with a gang attacking Baxter's fortress on Roosevelt Island. This one's called Blood in the Snow, so you know this issue's going places. Baxter Stockman's really looking good these days. Just like your new iPhone, his tech just keeps getting better and better. Flashback to just a bit ago, Casey and Mikey are having a bit of a training montage. He's evaluating if he'll take her on for training, and it's not going well. He's really dressing her down. In the end, he agrees to be her sensei, and she gives the old softie a hug. It's exactly what April was hoping for. Turns out Mikey's really against wearing clothes at home. I know he's a turtle, but it's weird. Unfazed by his lack of pants, April really just wants to know what happened to Splinter and Donnie. We flash back to his wide-eyed arrival in Japan. With his immaculate disguise, he made it through TSA no problem. He treks through the snow to find the Hamato clan. Finally makes it to their massive compound where they tell him what happened. Donnie and Splinter had a nice flight aboard the Fugijet. In their cool outfits, they head straight for the peace talks, which are conveniently located in a graveyard. Diplomacy fails. Hiroto never wanted peace, just an ambush. Surrounded and outnumbered, Donnie and Splinter go for broke. This whole scene is freaking incredible, and if you didn't want the new action figures before, you sure as hell will now. Splinter's an absolute maniac and still at the top of his game. Unfortunately, they're hopelessly outnumbered and no amount of slicing and dicing is going to get them out of it, but Splinter refuses to back down. The Foot Clan unleashes what seems to be all the arrows in all the world. Splinter and Donnie never stood a chance. After learning they're dead, Mikey goes full Forrest Gump and wanders around. This is when he became the last Ronin and planned his quest to end the feud once and for all. Back in the present, he reveals to April that he knows about Casey's special ability. Yep, after a lifetime of exposure to the TMNT, her and Casey's DNA both got mutated. These mutations were passed on to their daughter Casey, giving her enhanced strength, speed, and healing abilities. Turns out she did much better in their sparring match than Mikey let on. Then we get to see the team assaulting Baxter Stockman's island, spliced with scenes from their planning in the past. It's going okay, could be better, but Baxter Stockman never looked better. Look at that guy. The team's air attack is getting shot down, so Mikey's got to take out the cannons. Slicing and dicing, Splinter would be proud of. And boy, does this dude love getting blown up. He also gets to use his EMP tonfas some more. Yep, those are EMP tonfas. April finally gets a chance to crash her giant turtle van. The plan all along was to hook Fugitoid up to Baxter Stockman's network. She also fulfills her dream of punching her boss right in the face. And then Fugigandolf is back online. He proceeds to shock the shit out of Baxter Stockman. To shock the shit out of Baxter Stockman. He turns into a nanobite swarm and takes over everything. He shuts down the city and the Sinjas, and the people go nuts with pipes and the crowbars. The team has finally gotten a much-deserved win. To be continued. Of course, once again, we got a ton of awesome covers. I think this one is my favorite, but you can't go wrong with some Jim Lawson. Join me tomorrow for the exciting conclusion of The Last Ronin.